was Mossad, again operating without notice in a European capital. The Berlin case reignited everything MI6 had tried to contain. In a classified memo circulated internally, one section read, "Israel's unilateral actions continue to undermine joint counterintelligence integrity. Future cooperation should be reassessed." That phrase, reassessed, in intelligence language meant cut off until further notice. The real fallout, however, wasn't between London and Tel Aviv. It was inside Europe itself. France, Germany, and Italy had grown wary of Israeli intelligence operations that seemed to ignore continental sovereignty. Now, with the UK caught in the middle, Brussels began questioning London's reliability as a security partner. A senior EU diplomat put it bluntly, "If the British can't control what the Israelis are doing on their soil, why should we trust them with our intelligence?" That pressure forced MI6 into a defensive posture. To save face, London began sharing less with Mossad, especially regarding European operations. For the first time in decades, Israel's reach across the continent began to shrink. But Mossad, rather than backing down, pivoted. They built new channels through private contractors, cyber fronts, and business networks tied to the arms trade. They didn't need MI6's permission anymore. By 2018, it was no longer MI6 versus Mossad. It was MI6 trying to contain Mossad. Then came the operation that finally exposed how deep the mistrust had gone. In early 2019, MI6 uncovered traces of a covert Israeli asset embedded inside a British data analytics firm, a company that handled sensitive defense contracts and communications encryption for the UK government. The asset wasn't spying for a rival power. He was relaying information back to Tel Aviv about British cyber initiatives in the Middle East. When confronted, the individual disappeared before arrest, reportedly exfiltrated via diplomatic transport. The event never reached public news, but internally it caused shockwaves. For MI6, it was the final confirmation that Mossad had crossed from ally to adversary in key domains.